start us off. It was my first time.
Okay. All right. I guess walk us through the last homestand against Stanislaus.
You know, it's bittersweet. Last homestand where we send 4 of our players on to the next chapter of their lives. It's not an easy weekend, and it makes it even, I guess, more difficult when it's a rivalry weekend as well. So there's not only is the senior weekend in there, but it's the rivalry we have with Monterey Bay that kind of makes it that adds a little more intensity to it. And again, just excited to have another day to play softball. It's going to be our last, unfortunately, without postseason. But we're going to be home. We got great weather. We get to play on our home field, and we get to send out the seniors right.
Awesome. All right, let's backtrack a little bit and run me through Stanislaus last week.
Yeah, Stanislaus was rough. We came out there with higher expectations, and unfortunately, our pitching actually did not that bad of a job, but it was our hitting that really didn't come through this weekend. Put some runs up on the board, but didn't put the pressure on their pitchers like we had wanted to, and of course the results was unfavorable. But we've got to move past that and really, just we want to end a season on a high note, and we're going to really use the excitement of senior weekend and rivalry weekend, and hopefully that propels us to some wins.
Awesome.
That 8-game winning streak going into that series, and then the way you lost that first game had to have been heartbreaking. Do you think that kind of determined how the rest of the series
I'm
went?
sure, but the way we came out in that game, in the first game against Stanislaus, but even before how it ended, I kind of knew we were in trouble. We had kind of lost that intensity, that momentum that we had gained from the 8-game win streak. And, you never want to make excuses, but, I mean, when it's 90 degrees down there and you're not used to it, that definitely plays mind games. I would like to think my players are tough, but sometimes just, heat, it's a whole different environment. And I wish I could say, well, in February I'm going to take you someplace hot and get you used to it, but in a way it is. We just came out flat, and we stayed that way the rest of the weekend. And losing the first game the way we did the first way we lost it didn't help.
Sure. All right, you mentioned Monterey Bay, the rival. They're sitting right at 4 right now, fighting for that playoff spot. What do you know about them?
They're always tough, and the games that we have, whether we're having a rough season, they're having a rough season, or we're both having good weekend or good seasons, they're always a different intensity to them. And they are sitting at the 4 spot. Our hope is if we take enough from them that we can knock them out of playoffs, and that's what we're kind of playing the spoiler right now. And it would be even better, to spoil them and to end our senior weekend on a high.